co-founder of CoinFlip.
Thank you, Jonathan. And thank you, everyone, for coming out today. As Jonathan said, my name is Ben Weiss. I'm the Chief Executive Officer and co-founder of CoinFlip. And on behalf of CoinFlip, I would like to thank Governor Pritzker, Director Sylvia Garcia, Representative Margaret Croak, and Illinois Banking Director Chase Rewinkle for being here today, as well as all the other elected officials who showed up. We are truly lucky in Illinois to have public servants who care about the state, the city, and the communities that they serve. We're excited to be solidifying our commitment to the state of Illinois and the city of Chicago by announcing our new 44,000 square foot headquarters right here at the old post office, a truly historic building that we are proud to now call home. This marks the largest cryptocurrency lease here in the state of Illinois. And this further cements CoinFlip as a homegrown company that was founded and built right here in Chicago. Our new headquarters is an investment in our commitment to create new jobs and build upon the culture that made us the fastest growing company in Chicago in 2020, and hopefully 2021, and hopefully 2022. With support from the state of Illinois, we will be more than doubling our previous office space, as well as adding a minimum of 30 new jobs by the end of the year. Over the past 6 years, CoinFlip has focused on making cryptocurrency simple, safe, and secure, as well as inclusive and accessible. Everyone who wants to participate in cryptocurrency and blockchain technology should have the opportunity to do so. Chicago and Illinois is a natural fit for both cryptocurrency, blockchain technology, and tech in general. And we encourage any other companies that are thinking about moving their headquarters or that are on the fence to take a look at Illinois as the place to build a great business. It certainly has been a great place for us to build a great business over the past 6 years and hopefully over the next decade. We are making a long-term investment in the city right here and in the state with a 12-year lease. While CoinFlip already operates in 47 states, Illinois is our home, and we are committed to growing and expanding and innovating right here at the old post office. Again, we look forward to expanding the opportunities available in Chicago and the state and creating jobs, as well as investing in our communities. And with that, I'd like to introduce our governor, Governor Pritzker, who has done so much to make this state a great place for tech companies, for entrepreneurs, and for the employees.
Well, thank you very much, Ben, and thank you to your co-founders who are here and all the people here at CoinFlip. I have to say, I was reminded when I was speaking with some of the leadership that this company was founded by Illinoisans. This company was founded by people who grew up here. Some went to school here in Illinois, some went to school elsewhere, but they are committed to the state of Illinois, and they've seen the tech community in Illinois burgeoning over the many years that they've been involved. And I'm just very grateful that we now have a state where we're growing our own companies. We're planting roots here, our tech folks all across the state, planting roots in the state of Illinois and growing our economy. So to Ben and to the entire CoinFlip family, congratulations on being named just recently by Crain's as the fastest growing company in Chicago. That really is quite an accomplishment, and I want to thank you for your commitment to our state and to our city. I'm so proud that you are part of the fabric of this community. I'm absolutely thrilled that you're doubling down on your commitment to Illinois. Our state has long been a global leader in financial services, and today, with advocates in the General Assembly like Representatives Margaret Croak and Representative Mike Zalewski, we are building on that legacy, working to build a cryptocurrency regulatory framework that's best in the nation. And with Chase Raywinkle and others who understand the cryptocurrency industry and are helping to grow it, we have the opportunity to truly expand and be biggest, best in the nation. We're also expanding the availability of capital for innovative companies. And so we are, frankly, open for business for everyone that wants to be in this industry. Already, Illinois serves as a home base for 58 different blockchain and cryptocurrency organizations. And I'll make it clear to any other CEOs who are out there wanting to join our ecosystem, our door is open. Let me be clear, the future of cryptocurrency is in Illinois. The fact that the world's leading crypto ATM company is expanding its roots and personnel in Illinois is yet another boost to our bid to becoming the best. We've got one of the largest tech talent pools of computer science engineers, cryptocurrency futures and options traders, and financial services experts in the United States, along with some of the best research universities in the world, which have been breeding grounds for incredible leaders like CoinFlip's own co-founder, Daniel Polatsky. Thank you very much for your commitment to this state and to this city. And Daniel started this company, co-founded this company while he was a student at Northwestern University. We've got some of the best and most recognized startup hubs in the country, places like 1871 and Matter and M-Hub and TechNexus and Blue 1647, and many others have vaulted Chicago forward in our innovation economy. We're home to over 2,500 corporate headquarters, 2,000 foreign-owned businesses, and hundreds of corporate innovation hubs, including Accenture's and Allstate's and Walgreens and many others. Our burgeoning quantum research corridor is fueled by more than $500 million of state and federal government investment, as well as billions of dollars of private investment, and it's populated by IBM's Discovery Accelerator Institute, the Chicago Quantum Exchange, and the largest portion of the federal government's Quantum Research Accelerator, putting Illinois on track to be a major player in the 21st century race in quantum computing, and it is an international race that Illinois can be the leader of. And now, in the cryptocurrency space, a new fintech leader, the fastest growing company in Chicago, is making Chicago its permanent home. CoinFlip, thank you for betting on Illinois. We take great pride in your success. And with that, I'd like to introduce our Director of the Department of Commerce and Economic Opportunity, Sylvia Garcia.
Thank you, Governor. Good morning, everybody. My name is Sylvia Garcia. I'm the Acting Director of the Illinois Department of Commerce and Economic Opportunity, and I'm very happy to be here today to join our state and city partners as we celebrate this major milestone for CoinFlip. Congratulations to co-founders Ben Weiss and Daniel Polatsky and their team for launching their headquarters expansion here at the old post office today. As was mentioned, this is a historic building with a lot of history, and we're really excited about the future of this building and the future of CoinFlip going forward. As was mentioned, CoinFlip started in Illinois 6 years ago. And just over those 6 years, it's grown into a national brand with over 2,700 ATMs across the country. Their continued growth is an inspiration to the thousands of startups across Illinois and is a testament to the talent, technology, and infrastructure found in the state of Illinois that helps turn innovative ideas into household company names. As part of CoinFlip's expansion at this new Chicago headquarters, they plan to hire at least 30 initial employees to add to their over 130 employees currently based in the state, which paves the way for more jobs for Illinoisans that are specializing in the emerging field of financial technology or fintech. CoinFlip is the latest in a series of fintech companies who have taken Illinois by storm in the recent years. As the governor mentioned, 58 currently call Illinois home. While many in our state are part of the traditional financial services industry, including global exchanges like CBOE and CME Group, we are also at the cutting edge of modern financial innovations and are in fact the number 5 fintech hub in the world. And so hopefully with CoinFlip and others, we'll keep going up that list and get up there to number 1. We see projections in Illinois alone showing a 25% increase in demand for fintech jobs by the end of 2024, and Illinois is prepared to seize on that rapid demand. Under Governor Pritzker's leadership, we are working to attract companies, invest in top talent, drive tech investments through our historic $45 billion Rebuild Illinois Capital Plan, which includes an expansion of our broadband and fiber networks, and making sure that Illinois continues to be a place that people love to live, work, and do business in. CoinFlip's growth story is a testament to the strength of Illinois' fintech climate, but it also speaks to the trajectory of our economy. In spite of a difficult year due to the COVID-19 pandemic in 2020, we are indeed open for business. And today we see thousands of companies headquartered here in Illinois, with more Fortune 500 companies than anywhere else in the Midwest, and the highest numbers since 2001. Just like CoinFlip, every single one of these growth stories is important to the continued growth of our local economy and the recovery of our communities in the wake of the pandemic. I want to close again by thanking you for having me today, say congratulations again to the CoinFlip team, and we really look forward to our partnership as we move forward. And with that, I'd like to invite Representative Croak, a true champion for fintech companies, up to the podium. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. I just want to take a quick moment to shout out my amazing colleagues who I'm joined with today, Senator Maddie Hunter, Representative Lakeisha Collins, and Representative Mike Zaleski. So it's always great to have friends in the room. But I'm State Representative Margaret Croak, and I'm so excited to be here for the announcement that CoinFlip is going to be locating its headquarters in Chicago and creating new jobs in our city. Because if anyone has spent any time with me at all, you know that I am incredibly passionate about cryptocurrency and blockchain and the positive impact that I think it will have on our society. So the financial technology industry is growing, and Illinois needs to embrace it. Our state has the opportunity to become a global hub for this industry and the job creation and investment that comes with it. If we facilitate this in a smart and safe way, we have the chance to contribute to the creation of these good-paying jobs right here in our state, just like CoinFlip is doing today. Illinois already has the top tech incubators, research institutions, and universities in our country. This, plus our strong financial services background, uniquely positions us to lead in fintech and blockchain. Our regulatory landscape also gives us the ability to help companies in this industry grow and thrive. That's why I'm working with IDFPR and Director Rettwinkle and my colleagues in the legislature to introduce innovative legislation that would create a special purpose trust company for digital assets, as well as a regulatory sandbox. We want to create a stable environment for businesses dealing with emerging technologies to grow. Just going to repeat that, stable environment, because I know how important that is for our tech companies. Sending a strong message across the country and even the world that Illinois is a place that they are welcome, and we will welcome them and we will support them. We have as much to offer as any other city. New York, San Francisco, Miami. I mean, we deserve the recognition for being a leader in fintech. And I'm so excited to hear that we have 58 companies that are calling Illinois home, and let's get that to like 100 or a couple hundred or 1,000. We have the chance to lead in this space. And today's announcement is just one example of how the state can be a partner and facilitate growth in the startup tech sector. Today's announcement from CoinFlip is an important step towards achieving this goal. Congratulations to Ben and the entire CoinFlip family. I'm very honored to be here. And with that, I'm going to introduce one of my favorite people, Michael Fasnacht from World Business Chicago.
Thank you, Margaret. Thank you, Governor. It's an exciting day today. As the Chief Marketing Officer for the city and the CEO of World Business Chicago, I really say it is an exciting day for the city and the state. And trust me, someone who grew up in Germany, we don't get excited that often. Allow me a few things to highlight. First of all, congratulations to Ben and your team. We started a company 6 years ago, and I know how hard it is to start a company, have a lot of long nights where work through, you don't know what will happen with your business. And now we're moving in one of the most amazing buildings in our city and expanding in our great city of Chicago. Congratulations for all your hard work. I'm looking forward when you announce you become a unicorn, because you will be the 11th unicorn that we have helped create in 2021. The second one is you're joining over 120 companies located in Chicago have either expanded in Chicago since early January or relocated. Over 120 companies made pro-Chicago and pro-Illinois decisions in a pandemic. That shows that the governor's leadership, the mayor's leadership, created the right context for companies to grow, to start again, and to relocate. So I'm very optimistic about the future of our state and our city. Last but not least, like my other speaker said, cryptocurrency on blockchain is a critical element of the future of the financial service industry in our city and state. And I'm very, very thankful that an official like Margaret Croak steps up, dives into this topic, and drives innovative, important legislation for our state and for our city. Without people like Margaret Croak, the success of a company like CoinFlip would not be possible. So again, please remember today is an exciting day for all of us, for the city and the state, and thank you for everyone who made today's day happen. Thank you.
Thank you again for all coming out, and I would like to open up the floor for questions for any of you who have any. Anyone? Or did we answer everything in our speeches?
Why did you choose this location?
So I think for a couple of reasons. The old post office is truly a historic building, and I think what we've seen during COVID is that people want to work at a company that has their values, in a place that has their values, and in an office space that has their values. And this building has great amenities. This building is truly historic. It's centrally located. And why we chose Chicago comes down to a couple reasons. We have great officials here who care about attracting talent, who care about attracting entrepreneurs, who make a great effort to understand the latest technology and do what they can to make Illinois the place for it. And then the talent pool as well. I think Chicago is a great place for any business, but I think with tech in the past 5 to 10 years, and especially in the last year with COVID, when I heard that stat of the companies that are relocating and expanding here, I think when you're an entrepreneur, I mean, your companies are made by the people who work for you, and Chicago has a great talent pool to choose from to build a great company. So those are the reasons we chose the old post office as well as the city of Chicago and the state of Illinois.
And you hope to employ 30 people a year? That might...
But so we've committed to employ 30 people by the end of next year. It's also a 17 million capital investment, and we hope to beat that number on the employment side. Hopefully we need new space way before the end of the 12 years. So. Anyone else? Questions for me or for anyone else?
That's some off topic for the governor if everyone.
Sure.
Thanks, Ben. Go ahead, Craig.
Governor, yesterday the mayor announced that there's going to be aid for vaccines. Where do you stand with your negotiations, and are you considering expanding it to perhaps cover all state workers as this is sort of gaining momentum?
Sure. Well, I want to remind you that we've already implemented a number of significant mitigations, and we're always looking at whether we need to impose more. One is, of course, the indoor mask mandate in schools. We've required vaccinations for all of our state employees in congregate settings. We've got a vaccination requirement for nursing home personnel across the state of Illinois. We've required masks in all of our state buildings. We do regular testing in our congregate settings, and we've adopted the CDC guidelines for masking indoors. So we're consistently looking at the menu of options that we may need to impose in order to bring down the numbers. I will remind you that if we are not able to bring these numbers down, If hospitals continue to fill, if the hospital beds and ICUs get full like they are in Kentucky, that's just next door to Illinois. If that happens, we're going to have to impose significantly greater mitigations. So those are things that we don't want to go back to. Those are, phases, situations, things on the menu that I think we don't want to go to. But right now, I think, again, we want everybody to wear a mask everywhere indoors, and we've recommended that. That's what the CDC has recommended, and then we've got a variety of mandates already in place.
If you're not going with a vaccine mandate as widespread as the city of Chicago, is that an overstep, do you think, by the mayor to mandate it? Because there's already a lot of pushback.
No, what I would say is that, and I've said this for a year and a half during this pandemic, that local leaders need to make decisions for their local populations to make sure to keep them safe. And those decisions need to be made in a serious fashion to make sure that they're doing everything that they can to keep everybody safe. But that means mitigations that are tougher than the ones that are in the state of Illinois more broadly. So we set a standard in the state of Illinois, a minimum, but local officials should react properly to the data in their local areas in order to keep everybody safe.
All right, so far 51 school districts out of 859 are defying your mask mandate and allowing parental choice. Are you really going to withdraw funding, take away their sports, and deny their high school diplomas, or was that just an idle threat?
Am I really going to do that? Yes, we are really going to do that. And by the way, many school districts are heeding our call to have mask mandates in their schools, and so they're reversing their position. What I would tell you is that it's extraordinarily important that we keep our kids safe. Remember, the numbers are going up before schools went back in session. And now I'm just explaining to you that look at all of the other states around the country where schools have reopened, and now you've seen schools close right back up again or have massive numbers of kids who need to stay at home because they've caught COVID or because they've been exposed to COVID. So let's get serious about this. I mean, I realize that there are people who like to show up and shout at local school boards, at the local school board members. But the reality is that the vast majority of people in Illinois want to make sure that the children of Illinois, their parents, their communities are safe, and having a mask mandate operative in schools, it will help to do that.
Governor, when the redistricting maps were drawn back in the spring, you stayed out of the process. Given that we now have the census data, lawsuits, and a court order, will you be more hands-on this time?
Remember, this is a job for the legislature. That is their job, right, to pass a redistricting bill. They did that. Now they're relooking at it because, as I said before, the Trump administration was unable to complete the census on time. And so now that the census has been completed and issued, it's proper for the legislature to take another look. So they will look, they will follow the law. If they don't, I won't be supporting their redistricting map. But we need them to follow the law, and we need them, and I set out this, very early on as a focus for their redistricting, and that's to make sure that we're recognizing the diversity of our state in the way that they're remapping.
Based on the census data you've seen, do you think that changes are needed? Do you think that map that you signed into law needs to be updated now?
I think that that's, again, a matter for the lawyers, for the legislature. They're the ones who are going to review this. I think that's something they'll consider, and they'll come to me with a new map if they do.
Governor, you
Thank
cited disaster proclamation